Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Just bringing you guys another weekly update of the market. On this video, I'll pretty much just be telling you guys my opinion on possible opportunities that I see. Again, I want to stress this is just my opinion. You guys should do your own homework, your own analytics, and come up with your own strategy. Now, if it correlates to what I say, then great. And if it doesn't, you're just getting another perspective on the market. Now, I know I talk a lot about ETFs, and that's because that's usually what I trade, but I know most of you don't and probably don't trade ETFs. So at the end of the video, I'll go over the most popular stocks that are heavily traded, and hopefully that will help you guys. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, first of all, I want to congratulate to anybody who had a similar strategy of mine last week, because as I mentioned, if FNGU was able to cross this resistance point, it would go all the way up to the next, and that's exactly what happened. And if you did stick with that one, congratulations, you probably made a good amount of money. But where do I see FNGU now? Now, I really truly believe this is the start of the reversal. I think the bottom is in. I don't think there's any way it will test these areas ever again, unless, I shouldn't say ever again, but these areas in the near future, I don't believe so. But some crazy news would have to happen for that to make its way back down there. So I think the bottom's in, which is great news. But right now, buying is risky because in most of the charts, it's overbought. On the 4 hour, it's over the 70. 1 hour over the 70. 1 day still has some room, so it might climb up maybe another $1 or two, but it's risky at the moment. So what I would do is just wait till it pulls back to one of these resistances, or I should say supports. They should act as supports now, and look for the bounce to come back up. Now, that's my opinion. That's what I would do, just because it's too risky for the reward you would get. Now, if you let it breathe, let it adjust on the charts, and rebuy on the dip, then the reward is much more greater and the risk is less. So that's my opinion on FNGU. Again, you can do day trades if you want. I'm speaking more of swing trades here. And TQQQ is looking pretty similar as well. The good thing about them, both of them, FNGU and TQQQ, is they're both trading above the 50 SMA, making their way up to the 200 SMA. And guys, also keep in mind, we're on like a 10-day rally, which is pretty crazy, right? A correction has to happen of some sort, so it should be expected here soon, sometime soon. That's my opinion. So another opportunity that I saw, actually I just saw it today, was URTY. URTY, kind of a similar situation that FNGU was in last week. It was stuck in these channels, and then I knew as soon as it broke the channel, it would climb up. So I put a buy in around that $79, which was that resistance, and now it's trading around 81, 88, and I'm up $1,500 on the day. I'm playing this until $84. As you can see, my brackets. Now, obviously, guys, I recommend you guys to trade with brackets. You know, you have to have both of your stops set and just stick with that strategy. Trust me, it will save you a lot of money. So that's what I see as FNGU, TQQ, and URTY. Again, also URTY has a lot more room than FNGU, and TQQ has a lot more room here on the 1 day. On the 4 hour, I believe it's just now touching the 70. And that's exactly why, guys, I'm just playing it to 84. It's not a very long play here. So now let's get into the stocks that everybody likes to talk about. And first of all, let's start with Tesla. Now, Tesla, amazing rally, but overbought. We're definitely in those levels, guys. Look at the 70 RSI, way over on the 1 day as well. And you can finally see start to turn around, and it actually just hit this resistance point too. So I wouldn't be surprised if it comes all the way back to that 1,000 level, which has been a great support in the previous months over here, as you can tell. So that's what I would do, guys. I would let the charts breathe, let it come all the way down to 1,000, where we know it will more than likely bounce back up, and since it'll have more room on the charts, maybe climb up to those previous highs. So that's my thought on Tesla. Let's move on to Apple. Pretty similar story here. Just overbought, guys. So just my advice, let them breathe, let them do that little pullback and buy the dip. Now Facebook, I really do want to talk about Facebook, guys, because Facebook took such a heavy beating. I mean, from $384 to $185, which is insane. I don't see Facebook going anywhere anytime soon. It's one of the biggest companies in the world, in my opinion. And if you're long-term trading here, guys, it's still cheap to buy Facebook right now. When it comes to a small swing play or a day trade, maybe not the best idea, as it's about to fight that 50 SMA. It does have some room on the RSI in the 1 day, but if we look at the smaller time frames, it's definitely overbought. So maybe, again, like the other ones, wait for the pullback, let the charts breathe, rebuy the dip, and we'll just start with those three, guys. And now let's move on to the Nasdaq, the overall market. So let's see if it loads. Overall Nasdaq market right here, as you can tell, awesome rally, moved all the way through the resistance points, and now finally at the 200 SMA. Now this is a big one, guys. If we lose that 200, probably all the way back to this support level right here. If we don't, then maybe a little maybe a couple more days of green days, but it will have to correct, guys. As you can see, it's definitely overbought, and if it does have a few more green days, then look for that bounce off that 200 SMA back up. Now let's go to the ES. And yeah, the ES is looking real good. It's above the 50, above that 200, quite a bit above the 200. Again, everything is overbought right now, right? So I'm expecting a pullback, just a small correction, maybe back to the 200, nice little bounce off, right back up to test different levels. And yeah, guys, those are my thoughts on the market as of right now. Again, just a quick reminder, a lot of things are overbought right now. We just had a 10-day rally, crazy rally. I do believe the charts need to breathe and they need to readjust a little bit. I'm not saying they're going to fully come back to previous lows. I'm just saying they might just need to correct to let the charts breathe, let the charts adjust, and then get ready for that come up again. So just be very careful. Again, I might be wrong. It's my opinion. You guys make sure to do your own analytics, and yeah, that's just what I'm getting prepared for. I'm waiting for it, especially FNGU and TQQ to adjust downwards, so I can buy that dip and climb it all the way to that 200 SMA, which would be a pretty good amount of profit. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. If any of this was of interest, make sure you subscribe and you stick around, turn on the notification, as I post weekly market updates every week. And yeah, I should be posting another video on Thursday, so stick around for that. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Thank you.